Today, Spokane County leaders voted to certify the August primary election results. Today is the legal deadline for every county in Washington to report the final count numbers before the state certifies the election this Friday. So here is a look at how the results come in our most closely followed races. In Spokane County, we are watching the U.S. Representative District 5 seat, currently held, of course, by outgoing Congresswoman Cathy McMorris Rodgers. She is retiring, so the two candidates who are moving forward will be Republican Michael Baumgartner, who got about 27% of the vote, and Democrat Carmela Conroy, who received about 18% of the vote. And in the Congressional District 4 race, incumbent Republican Congressman Dan Newhouse is moving forward to the general election. He's headed, though, claiming just 23% of the vote. His opponent, Republican Jared Schessler, got more than 33% of the vote. And right now in the governor's race, Democrat Bob Ferguson easily moving forward with about 45% of the vote. His opponent will be Republican Dave Reichert, who took 27% of the vote to move on to the general election in November. Again, those state election results will be officially certified statewide on Friday. And in the race for state lands commissioner, we are keeping a close eye on who will end up on the November ballot, as it looks like the race will be headed for a recount. Former U.S. Congresswoman Jamie Herrera Butler has secured her spot in the general election. However, the number 2 slot still up for grabs right now. Democrat Dave Upthegrove and Republican Sue Keel Peterson both separated right now by less than 100 votes. So the focus is turning to the ballot, and the elections officials around the state actually rejected some of those ballots because of what they called curable errors, like mismatched signatures. Campaigns are now reaching out to all those voters in hopes of making sure their ballots are counted.
We have people knocking on doors on Lopez Island. We have people tracking down individual voters in rural areas in eastern Washington. We've called everyone 2 or 3 times, and we're going to hit every single door by the end of the day today.
Peterson's campaign said that they are actively curing ballots all across the state and focusing on some of the smaller eastern Washington counties.